Good morning. I'm back with another floss tube. And baby wants right up here. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Get comfy. Get comfy. Turn around. Ah, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, this is my floss tube. This is baby. Oh no, somebody's getting jealous. Okay. No jealousy. No jealousy. Okay. No jealousy. Okay. This is my floss tube where I talk about primarily my cross stitching, but also about any other hobbies I've been doing. So, this past week, I got a finish, and I have to have my hands. I can't just rub bellies. You know, Chihuahua thinks that you're only here for their belly rubs. Yeah. But I hate to tell you, no, not today. She's going to get mad. But anyway, so one of my finish was the raccoon. This is from The Year in the Woods by Cottage Garden Samplings. So, I will be putting the rabbit next up here. And then will be the ferret that goes down here. So, very excited. Next month I will start on the rabbit. Then I pulled out my Mermaid Biscornu by Tiny Modernist, and I got the coral and started her right here. So I want this as a finish for this month. So I gotta get busy. So I think this week I'll be working on it a lot more. Then the last whip I worked on, I was just trucking on along on this whip, and then I decided I want to finish working on for this part, and it's my chatelaine water garden. So I finished the other top corner, and I've started both of the squares, and I'm doing color completion. So once I'm done with these colors, that's it. I'm done with them for the whole whip. Once I'm done with these beads, I'm done with all the beads for the whole whip. And there's only 2 beads left. I'm already done with all of these. And I love how bling bling they look. But, I'm loving it. So, excuse me. I'm thinking today, finishing these 2 corners. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. So, it can go right there for me to work on in just a little bit. So, I did on the raccoon, I ended up doing 3,590 stitches for that finish. Then for the water garden, I've done 2,910. Mermaid Biscornu, I only did 350, but that's okay. I consider that I've done some major accomplishments, considering the chatelaine is so close. So for a total of stitches, 6,850 for the week. I did really good. Now books. I finished one book, Ashes in the Star Cursed King, which I loved. Then I'm still reading The Housemaid. I'm having a hard time getting into it, and I keep falling asleep, but I'm about halfway now. Them audiobooks, Vicious Fae, which was really good. It Happened One Summer, which I also enjoyed. It's a little romance. Eclipse, because with my friend Rebecca, we're reading the Twilight series, one a month. Hexed, that was the end of the series, and I just didn't enjoy it all that much. I don't know why. It's a retelling of The Little Mermaid, and I don't care for retellings. So, whatever. Wolf Girl by Leila Stone, and I really liked it. And Faybound, and I forget who that is by. But it was okay. The book I'm reading right now is Slaying the Vampire Conqueror by Clarissa Broadbent. Yeah. So, and then I'm listening to Fourth Wing again, because for Craft and Books Best Group, this month's book is Onyx Storm. So I'm listening to Fourth Wing and Iron Flame again because it's easier for me to listen to it. And then I'm going to reread Onyx Storm for the book club. Yeah. Exercising, I actually did 3 days of exercise and 1 day of going up and down the stairs, which I'm not supposed to do at all, but I needed to get some washing done. My steps are up, but I did not lose any weight. So, can't always have a good week. And then I decided, looking through all my WIFs, I decided that I'm going to take all the smalls and all the mediums. Okay, so this is all the smalls. Each card is a whip. Then, let's see. These are all the mediums. And then these are BAPs and large that I just randomly picked because it's what I want to work on. So, all of these whips are what I'm going to concentrate on for the rest of the year. I'm going to try and get as many of I'm going to get all the smalls done. There's only 4. And then as many of the mediums as I can done. Then of the BAPs and the large, I want to get big chunks of progress done on them so that hopefully next year I can finish them. One of those is Magic Study. The Fairy Flora Garden by Chatelaine. Little Mermaid Sampler by Lila Ova. This one, Jelly World, the HAED Sal. Water Garden, the Chatelaine. Those 2 I'm going to finish this year. Then, other large, Movie Monster Night by Lola Crow. Potions and Spells by Autumn Lane Stitchery. Christmas in the Woods Stocking by Stony Creek. I would like to get that one done too. All Hallows Eve by Joan Elliott. Dark Queen of the Earth by Autumn Lane Stitchery. And some water damage, sorry. Then Deadly Aquarium by Lola Crow. I don't have a picture for that one. Now, the next ones are my mediums. Alberta by Carolyn Manning. I'll try and put it up here. Elegant Pumpkins by Marie Barber. In All Tides by Doreen Jones. Land That I Love by Twisted Willow. Seaside Tiny Town by Heart and Hand. Andromeda by Mirabilia. Beacon at Daybreak by Dimensions. Evanora by Nora Corbett. Stitch It Sal by Creatively Crafting. I don't have a picture of that one. Queen Anne's Lace by Nora Corbett. Notions Box by the Whip Warriors. That was the one for last year. This one, I'm DMFing, so I'm not going to show it. Halloween Fun Bundle by Creatively Crafting. Cone of Doom by the Witchy Stitcher. I'm going to DNF that one. And that was something else I did. Love is Love by Jan Hicks Creates. The Year in the Woods series. I want to get at least 2 more of those done. I would love to get more of them done, but we'll see. Then my small, no, this is still medium. Infinite Christmas by Barbara Anna. Cal Lily Bride by Nora Corbett. Hooked on Tea is the first small, and I'll put a picture up. A Window in Time Part 1. So I've already got one of those done, and I want to get the other 3 done. I've got one started too. Then The Book of Shadows by Living on the Rainbow, and I'll put a picture up. So those are the ones I'm going to be concentrating on for the rest of the year. I want to see how many of them I can get finished. I know I won't get all the Babs and Large finished. Probably won't get all the mediums finished. But I want to see how many I can get finished. So, yeah. I have DNF'd, I think 3. Because I decided I'm not interested in stitching them. I just outgrew them, let's say. There's nothing wrong with patterns. But anyway, I don't know when I'll get this up because our internet's out. Yeah. But it is what it is. I hope everyone has a blessed day. Hit like and subscribe if you want to join me again. And I will see you next week.